What's up, guys? We are live from the Brojo for another episode of the Ro Ship. I actually honestly don't know if that popped up, by the way, in your previous comment. Dudes, we are on episode 70? I think? My computer restarted and I lost all our files, so I'm gonna go with episode 70.
You lost all our files?
I don't know how I got a virus, but I can go on YouTube and look at the episode count. It's just...
Did you back anything up?
I backed up stuff on the cloud. Like
no
our
one
strip.
ever knows how they got a virus.
What? I did not watch porn, by the way, Eli. I know what you're fucking thinking.
He went to a Christian website.
No, I wish that was the thing, too.
Christian porn.
ChristianPorn.com.
Sanctified by the church.
Wow.
ChristianPorn.com sounds like a good one. I watched,
Eli, take a minute real quick and look if that actually exists.
Christian porn does exist, man.
Like that website.
Yeah.
I bet it does, and I don't want a virus.
Fair enough.
Wow, people actually, like Podbean's been getting good spike though on some on our stuff. Talked a lot about Fortnite. I guess that was the turning point of people listening to our
We're
shit.
sellouts now, apparently.
What?
We're sellouts now, apparently.
Yeah.
Never forget.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
If they like that episode, they could go back like a year to when I was talking Fortnite up.
Yeah. Okay, it's episode 65. I was wrong. 65. Episode 65. Yeah. I am Kia not Keith. And I am here today with Gil.
Oh,
And
Eli.
yeah, he's not here, but here with us.
he's with us in spirit.
In spirit. R.I.P. Eli. We're using a Ouija board to summon him.
It's a boring ass existence if that's all.
Well, two people had birthdays here, and one of them turned 21. So did you do anything funny, Eli, on your birthday?
No. All of my roommates were gone for Christmas.
So you were home alone?
No, I had one of my friends over, and we pretty much just played Smash Ultimate. That's about it.
Solid.
Did you unlock
Very minimally.
Did you unlock all the characters?
He had most of them unlocked.
That's good. What about you, Gil? What did you do this Christmas season?
Lost a lot of sleep, acted as a chauffeur, and for my birthday I got the special treat of seeing adults fight in front of me.
Holy shit.
Like fist fight?
Sadly no.
No, they're just arguing. Happy birthday, Gil.
Yeah.
Happy Earthmas.
How's John's car doing?
It's drivable. It
Yeah.
is drivable. It has been drivable. He just doesn't want to drive it.
Did his insurance cover it?
Because he's trying to see if the insurance will cover the replacement, but they haven't found who did it, so they can't get any insurance from
Oh, that's lame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What happened to John's car?
He got hit at a Casey's.
In Sheldon, somebody smashed the part of his bumper off and then just fled.
Yeah.
It was a
Do they have
smash and
cameras?
dash.
What?
So don't they have cameras?
Pointed only at their fuel tanks. So, where people fill up on gas. So as soon as that guy bolted.
Yeah.
Also, John was parked off to that little side area where they have the propane in the air.
Okay.
That's lame.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Casey's. Get shit together. Alright, instead of being lackluster, did you guys get anything cool for Christmas? Eli? You got three new pairs of denim pajama pants, I guess.
I mean, they're not made of denim.
I
they're
know
just
they're
like
not.
made denim.
Is that what you got him?
No, I did not get him that. I got him something better.
No. Different members of my family got me different pairs.
Wow, that's actually really funny.
Ended up getting 3 new pairs.
You got him leather pajama pants.
Yeah,
I see.
no, I didn't. But no, did you? What was like your favorite? Like, I'm not putting pedestals on anyone's gifts here, by the way. But what was your favorite thing that you got for Christmas?
Well, my mom bought me a drinking horn.
Wow, that's actually really solid. My mom would never do that.
And then my fucking roommates bought me another one for my birthday.
So you can staple them to a helmet.
No, the one's got it's got a sling. You can just use it like a fucking purse, basically. I don't know how
Oh
to
yeah,
describe
okay.
it.
I've seen people have this at the Ren Fair. So it has a covering and everything?
Yep.
Do both of them have a covering or just that one?
No, just that one. The other one is a real horn, and it's fancy.
Does it have like engravings of like Nordic shit or not?
It's got a little gold rim on it. That's it.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not gonna expect people to go all fucking out.
Oh yeah, no.
Spend thousands of dollars on a cow horn. But...
No, I was gonna tell you I did not get you a drinking horn, but I got you something I think you'd like.
A lot of alcohol.
No. I
I got that
don't have
myself.
that stuff in my house, so I won't give it to my friend. I'm kidding. I have that stuff in my house because Jay drinks, but
You can give Jay's alcohol to me.
I don't think I can. Gil, what about you? There's got to be like you.
I just got underwear, socks, pants, one pair of pants, a couple shirts, and a bunch of hoodies. They dug deep with hoodies.
Yeah, because you never wear anything fucking else. And besides your fucking, like, anime protagonist hat.
I wear a hat one time and I get labeled.
Yeah. Okay, so no, I feel like...
That's your Third Reich.
Yeah, thank you. Honestly, I feel like this Christmas was a weird Christmas because I got, like, Jay got me an All Might hoodie. So that was really cool. Came with the hair tufts. My sister got me part of an All Might cosplay.
Part of?
Yeah, because
Underwear.
she got me the she got me the shirt because I told her I was buying the jogger bottoms, which I did, and they'll be here in like 20 days because they it's from the same company, and I like that fabric. It just feels so nice.
You're gonna have to work out extra hard on leg day.
I do not actually, because they have like cool little. It looks like you did leg day, and I always try to do leg day anyways. And then Gil just got me more JoJo's, which is again comes with the fucking art book, and that's like literally, like I don't watch the Blu-rays as much because like Hulu has the English dub, and so like my laptop doesn't have a Blu-ray player. But I love looking at that fucking art book. I think those art books are dope as shit.
I mean, you do have a Blu-ray player. You can just call it an Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't use the I don't use the Xbox. It's a Blu-ray player. It's still like the Blu-ray. This is more easily accessible as to be on my laptop while this, and I mean it was a good Christmas. So did you guys watch anything interesting? Enjoy anything interesting? I mean, we've been gone for 3 weeks, so there's got to be a cavalcade of things.
Finished Voltron. Saw Into the Spider-Verse a good twice. Want to make it a third time eventually. And just got done watching we actually marathoned through Altered Carbon last night, John and I.
God, that show is so weird.
You're telling me.
Altered Carbon is a fucking weird show.
Pretty good though.
It's really good.
Netflix, I will say, Netflix went hard on that nudity.
Yeah. Okay. So, has anyone seen Bird Box?
John.
I've seen it on Netflix.
I don't want to watch it because everyone's seen it.
My roommates have seen it and they told me not to watch it.
Okay, so they hate it.
It's not that they hate it, it was just that they didn't think that I would, they thought I'd hate it.
Yeah. Okay, because, literally, even at my work, from random customers, they were talking about Bird Box in the fucking line. I'm like,
watch Bird Box? Have you seen Bird Box? Bird Box!
No. I think my roommates said they liked it, they just didn't think I would enjoy it.
I don't know if I want to watch it just again because everyone's like, Bird Box is awesome! And I'm like,
I gotta be counterculture.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta be like counter. Like no.
Yeah, Jesus Kian, you piece of shit.
Here's the thing, because everyone told me how good A Quiet Place was, and then I watched it and I'm like, this movie isn't good.
But it had the guy from The Office.
That's fine, but
who
you want to
became freaking
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
But like, I think the thing that got me about The Quiet Place is that I watched this at the company of my home. So I think The Quiet Place is a theater experience because you get to hear
Surround.
Yeah, well, no one fucking talking or eating or anything.
Get to hear other people eating popcorn.
Well, no. The Quiet Place,
Or
like,
talking
from what
with
Jay
you.
was telling me, like, no one was doing anything. Like, they didn't even want to, like, open up bags or anything like that, just because it didn't want to make a noise. Because that, apparently... Go on.
I feel like he just didn't want to hear them eating.
Apparently that's how tense the movie was. I just thought the movie was stupid, because there was one scene that, like, gets me, is that, like, they're by a creek, and John Krasinski's like, see? Now you can talk as loud as you want as long as you're near something that's fucking louder. I'm like, why don't you live by the creek then? Why don't you get speakers? You obviously have enough electricity, and blare out fucking, like, Soulja Boy or something, so they'll leave you the fuck alone.
Oh, can we go into Soulja Boy during our gaming segment?
Yeah, well, that's in the news, but, like, yeah, I'm like, but, like, yeah, no, I was talking to this lady today, because I was like, Bird Box looks just like The Quiet Place, but with, like...
You can't see them instead of
you can't hear them. She's like, well, actually, they're totally different, but I like them both. I'm like, I think they're both fucking terrible. She's like, have you seen The Quiet Place? I'm like, yeah. Have you seen Bird Box? I'm like, no. I'm already knowing that Bird Box...
Then your argument is invalid.
I was like, I already know Bird Box isn't good because everyone else likes it. I'm kidding. Besides that, you saw Voltron. You saw that last... I like that last season of Voltron. I do
A
not...
lot of people did not.
Why?
Because Lance didn't get together with Dreamboat. I don't know. The fandom is very weird. That and they didn't like that they set Allura up, killed her. By the way, we're going very...
Spoilers, apparently. It's been out for 2 weeks, and there's always been already explained videos. I feel like once the YouTube spectrum has the Voltron ending explained, I don't feel bad spoiling shit. Just because, like, they have videos that are already like, this is what happened. But, like, no, I legit think that this was probably their strongest season in my mind. Just because it did pull everything together.
I wouldn't say it's their strongest season. It is a high note to end it on, and it does give a bit of finality. It doesn't complete everything, but it gives finality to
I like the Where Are They Now section, though. I think that was...
People did not.
Why?
Because people were making fun of the fact that they just made Lance a Hispanic farmer. The Hunk's just a chef now. That thing we all figured he was gonna be.
But he runs a fucking intergalactic empire.
Yeah, but he's also a decent engineer.
That's fine, but like...
I know, I'm just
Here's
saying.
Here's the thing.
That Keith isn't an edgy bad boy.
That's...
Still being full of edge.
He's not, though. He's like working with the guy.
Yeah. And then they're all mad. They wanted Shiro to be happy since season 1, and now that he gets married, they're like, we can't have him be married. That invalidates his character.
Why does that invalidate his character?
I don't know.
Dude, I fucking hate the internet some days. The internet's fucking dumb. Like, I'm not... Okay, listen. I'm not here to, like, attack any fandom of Voltron or whatever. But, like... I mean, I feel like that's...
He's lying, he hates you all.
I fucking hate everyone anyways, but... No, I feel like... I think Keith's ending story is that, like, yeah, he turns the blade of
Marmora.
Fuck.
Into a
humanitarian relief thing? That's fucking cool. Mm-hmm. Like, I think the only one that I think was lame was Pidge. He's like, I'm great. They made the Defense Force. I'm like, that's cool. Yeah. Sweet.
She also getting mad dollar bills.
Yeah. She grew her hair out a little bit more and got taller. Cool.
What is up with that family just cutting their hair?
Yeah.
Like, something happened, better go cut my hair.
I do actually really like her I like what happened on Earth, though. I like how, like, that mall is a bartering system because of all the attacks and because there's no money. Like, I feel like was such an interesting thing. I think that them actually finally having to go up against Zargon again, and like, you know, purifying him, essentially.
Make him good, not evil.
Make him not a cunt, but like, I think that. Well, to be fair, Allura is a very ancient lady, and she really had nothing else left in her life, I guess. You know what I mean? First said self-sacrifice. Like, I think it was a good ending. I like how Allura gave Lance the little like Altean doodads on his cheek. I think it was such a good story.
People hated that.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid. We saw Into the Spider-Verse. It was really fucking awesome. You need to watch it.
You will not spoil that.
Watch it all. It's good. Download the soundtrack. Post Malone actually has a good song.
Is it really his though?
No, it really is.
Now, I don't want to watch it.
No, he doesn't even. You can't.
Yeah,
even
you don't.
hear him.
There's not even a Post Malone part in that, but yeah, there's a
But
song.
now I know.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. I didn't know that was a Post Malone song until I downloaded the album.
Yeah, and I saw it on iTunes. It just said Post Malone, but
And I'm like,
never
but there's
hear
like,
him or
yeah,
anything.
no, they never do the Post Malone part, and that made me happy.
It is a solid song nonetheless.
Honestly, I think you, me, and
Dupree.
Zach are all like in that same vein of like we don't like Post Malone, but everyone else around us likes Post Malone.
I'm pretty sure Eli does not like Post Malone.
No, that's what I mean. You, me, Zach, and Eli are just like, because like everyone's like beer bongs and Bentley's amazing. I'm like, that sounds fucking terrible.
What about Jay?
I don't think Jay counts as a person.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Does he count as 3/4, 3/5, or just a half?
Wow, that's weird. What about you, Eli? What have you been watching?
I watched Happy.
Yeah, how do you like that?
It was all right.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's good.
It got weird at times, but I enjoyed it.
Was it? I think I only got to episode 2, but what I watched of episode 1 is apparently a dude has a shite fetish. So apparently this doctor who likes to cut people up has a fetish of like a pee fetish.
Oh, God, he has a lot of shit. That's most of the weird parts are him.
Really? That doctor is like in it throughout the entire thing?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Where is it on Hulu, Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Sweet.
Netflix.
I'm really curious to finish it, but I have not. Is there anything else that you've seen and or watched that you would like to either say like or complain about?
Not really anything that's too relevant. So.
That's good. Well, I've got something. I saw Bumblebee. That was a good movie.
I'm surprised you haven't gone to see Aquaman yet.
I did see Aquaman.
There it is.
Really fucking like that movie too.
Eh.
They're not good movies critically, I will admit. As a critic, I don't like them. I can shut my mind off and be like blah 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 blah, it's cool.
Says the guy who always argues against that.
I'm gonna explain these ones though.
I don't.
Because I will also explain why I hate Venom, because I rewatched Venom with my family, and I still fucking hate that movie. And do you want to know why?
So you shut your head off for these other movies.
No, I'm going to explain why. And I explained why I don't like Venom even more. I told Zach why I don't like Venom even more. Because Sony it was not Marvel, it was not Disney or Marvel that did Into the Spider-Verse. That was a Sony product.
Yeah.
That was just Sony by himself. So was Venom.
It was in association with Marvel.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They both were. But my thing about it is, you could tell the love that they had for Into the Spider-Verse.
That's because they had people that actually genuinely.
Yeah, there was no love for fucking Venom. That's my problem.
That's
they thought Into the Spider-Verse wouldn't do as well, because who gave a fuck? And so there weren't as many
oh no,
higher-ups involved.
Boy, I don't think so. They had the dudes from the Lego movies doing this. But, no, like, my thing about this is that the reason I can, like, do that is because James Wan actually has a like for Aquaman, and this is the best DC movie because I really just think that Wonder Woman is so like.
I will agree with you that Wonder Woman is a bad movie.
No, yeah, like this is.
If anything, it's subpar.
Yeah, like this is a subpar movie, but it is to me the best DC movie because it finally does not take itself fucking seriously.
It's because at this point they really
can't. I know.
They're either gonna have to reset the universe or retcon a bunch of stuff.
They did. They basically did for this, because Arthur doesn't remember. Spoiler alert for Justice League. Arthur doesn't ever talk about how Mera was there when Steppenwolf fucked up Atlantis. Like, in Aquaman, Aquaman's like, I've never been to Atlantis in my life. They're like, you went to Atlantis in Justice League.
That's what I argued with you like months ago.
What?
That how are they going to explain this when he's saying that he just got to Atlantis, but he was there for the first one?
I thought that was just like a dumb throwaway line. It was not. It was still really, really cool.
I mean, did Justice League technically...
Yeah, they talk about it because, like, in the movie, Mera's like, I heard you took down Steppenwolf. And I'm like, well, fuck me. I guess, like, this is post-Justice League. Here's my biggest complaint, though, about this, is that, like, Aquaman, there's a quote-unquote possible world-ending scenario happening, and, like, no one thinks about, like, yo, what about Superman? What about Flash? What about Batman? You think they're gonna, like, come here? No.
No.
Yeah, kind of. That's still my biggest complaint in comic books in general. It's like, I'm gonna stop this world-ending thing. It's just like, but if you got the Justice League, you wouldn't have to worry about this shit. Like, if you guys did shit as a team, you don't have to worry about this.
My theory is generally that their movies are happening at the same time.
Except
So,
for
like,
Wonder Woman, because it's always in the past.
Well, yeah, I mean, but no one knows she's fucking Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Till Justice League.
Yeah, you're right. Well, till Batman vs. Superman, but yeah.
I mean, short build-up for that cinematic universe.
That's the same fucking movie as the Justice League one. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, you got a point there. And they really did bad work on, like, I'm so sorry to anyone who, like, really liked Batman vs. Superman. I fucking hate that movie.
Yeah, I really liked it. It made me laugh like no movie has been able to do since.
Martha!
God, it's just, I can't fucking... God, this is like a callback to our original me, Jay, and Ryan, and Max podcast. It's like, it was fucking 20 minutes of us complaining about Batman vs. Superman. For some reason, Jay and I would get into talking about Batman vs. Superman because, like, we would just be watching I would watch the director's cut just to make sure I wasn't wrong about not liking that movie. But yeah, no. Bumblebee is also another reason, like, I hate the Transformers movie. This movie was the first of those Transformers movie that made me feel like the guy who wrote it and directed it actually liked Transformers. Because even the Decepticons were colorful and you could tell the fucking difference.
Are you telling me it wasn't just a black, giant, massive blob of scrap metal?
No, it was fucking cool looking. The fights were cool.
Was there proper lighting?
There was proper lighting.
So it didn't just look like a giant scrap metal orgy.
Dude, Cybertron looked fucking dope. Like, I really... Like, if anything, I don't want Transformers on the human world. I really just want a War on Cybertron trilogy.
But did they have a giant fire-breathing T-Rex?
No, they had a panther come out of a fucking
disc
chest and from a cassette tape and transform. Yeah,
And they're not robots in disguise.
How does that make sense?
I don't fucking know. It does not matter.
They don't have Earth tech.
Megatron turned into a gun in the 80s. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
Starscream used that gun on multiple occasions.
He turned into a gun for no reason. He's just, I'm a gun now. Blah, blah.
Because, I mean, why not? You can turn into a gun. Why not use that?
No, that's understandable. But the one thing I want to talk about is... Oh, yeah, I watched Black Mirror. I watched all of Black Mirror again. And then
African American Mirror, thank you
very much. I did the Choose Your Own Adventure, the Bandersnatch. It's good. It's 2 hours. I'm
I
not gonna...
disagree. I thought that was boring.
The Choose Your Own Adventure?
Yeah, my roommates were doing that, and I came in part way in, but I know the concept and such, and I thought it was boring as shit.
I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna, like, change my fucking... what happened to my character. I mean, I think it's an interesting concept. I don't think it was, like... I don't. But the main thing I want to talk about, guys, that came out on Netflix that I think everyone should watch, and I was telling Jay about this, is Baki.
God damn it, I saw that, and I meant to ask you about it.
Oh my god, it is so fucking dumb, but so... Did you see it?
No.
This is one of those series where I watched 3 animes on Netflix during our winter hiatus, and 2 of them I really disliked, and 1 of them I really, really loved.
You really loved Baki.
I really loved Baki.
What were the 2 you didn't like?
I watched the Agretsuko Christmas special, which was not really a Christmas special, but more of like a mid-season ending to be like, this is what's going to happen next season. I'm like, I kind of was hoping like more Christmassy, like metal shit was going to happen. And I also watched, me and Zach watched the Neo Yokio Christmas special, which
God damn it.
I fucking hate with such a bleeding passion. Zach and I, here's the thing. Zach's like, I really like the series, but I hate this Christmas. We got halfway through that. We got halfway through that Christmas special. Then Zach's like, can we just play Smash instead? I'm like, fuck yes. I was so done. I was so done.
Oh, by the way, Eli, Zach has a Switch now, so you can play with him too.
But I don't have a Switch.
But you can start trying to save up for one.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we could be the Super Switch Bros. For real.
I'm good.
Oh, it's okay. No, but back to Baki before we get into the news. I fucking love this show. It's so dumb. And
Sports anime.
Before we get into the news, it's been half an hour.
No. It's not even a sports anime now, Gil. This is the part in Baki from the manga where it's no longer sports anime and it's just ruthless street fights. Because listen to this, Eli. You'll need to understand what happens. So there's an event that happens every so often called synchronicity, where people or things just all synchronize perfectly. And the thing that synchronized this time were 5 death row inmates about to die, all wanting to realize what defeat felt like. And so what they do before they all get killed is they murder all the guards and write "I want to know defeat," and then swim to Japan, like literally not fly. There's one person who took a plane, but all the other guys like swam to Japan because they wanted to fight this 17-year-old boy who is considered the toughest man in the world. Naturally.
Let's go beat up a teenager.
And so...
And they're criminals.
There are 2 Americans. One man was in a prison in a submarine and swam like 120 meters from below in the pressure of water.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. And he murders everyone. Is like, he's a Texan. He's like, I'm gonna go fight this guy.
Is it suds or what's it called when you do
Oh, I don't know.
Or you do pressure.
But there's another gentleman known as Dodoli who is a master at explosives and Kempo karate.
I wonder which one will become more valuable as the show goes on.
Best combo.
And also uses like fishing line to cut people's heads off.
Ah, a connoisseur.
A man gets his hand cut off, and the guy's like, "How does that make you feel?" He's like, "This is better because I hate my fists because fingers are annoying," and beats the shit out of him with his bloody nub. This show is so dumb, but it takes itself so. Here's the thing, I think he knows it's dumb, but the world takes it so seriously. There's a man. we'll get to the news after I make this point. There's this man called Yojiro Hanma, which is the father of the main character Baki. His back just shapes into a demon just because he's that powerful. And in the manga, Baki is like, I'm going to impersonate the most strongest animal, which is apparently a T-Rex, which is now extinct. And Yojiro Hanma, while he's fighting, he was like, well, I'll impersonate the deadliest and strongest animal living right now. And Baki's like, what's that? He's like, Yojiro Hanma. And then punches him in the face.
Oh my god, that sounds so dumb.
So dumb.
Glad you told me this.
It's guys, this movie is so dumb. This show is so dumb. But it takes it like there's nothing that the world does that makes that doesn't make sense though. So I totally recommend Baki. Anyone who's watching, watch Baki. That's just gonna be the name of the episode. Kian says watch Baki. But now to the trailers. Again, there really wasn't much. Like we had Brightburn that came out 3 weeks ago that I really want to talk about. It's this hero super movie, where it's like, it's the Superman story, but instead of like Superman being good, he kind of wants to be a bad guy. And it's produced by Eli's best friend, James Gunn, so he's obviously not going to see it.
I don't really have a problem with James Gunn other than he's just a fucking retard.
Okay. Yeah, so, it's like...
That's all I got.
Yeah, no, and then the Hellboy trailer came out. I don't know if any of you saw this.
A little bit of it. Oh, no, I actually did see that one.
Did you see it, Eli?
Back.
The Hellboy trailer?
I don't think so.
Takes place in London.
Yeah, it looks not good.
Or at least England.
Yeah, if it's England, but it looks not good.
Yeah.
I think it looks...
You were the most hopeful of us.
They amped it up to be like this dark, gritty thing, and like, I think it tried to be too funny in that trailer.
They're just showing the comedy for the people who enjoyed the comedy of the first two. More than likely, it's more gonna take a
God, I
depressing
hope
tone.
so, it does.
Because the ending took a darker tone.
Yeah. So there's that. Then there's Us, which is the new Jordan Peele movie.
Saw that trailer.
Ooh, that movie looks so good.
It does.
I know, hey, Eli, I know you're not woke or whatever, but it looks good.
Please never say that again.
It's got M'Baku from Black Panther playing the dad, and it just looks good. Jordan Peele giving me the best Christmas present ever. Then Men in Black International. I also think this is gonna be an interesting one.
Didn't see it.
There's a joke where Chris Hemsworth is like, someone throws a hammer and the guy catches it and he's like, oh, usually it comes back to me. I'm like, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Fuck you.
He was in other movies.
Yeah. So that's what I'm kind of worried about. But as Liam Neeson being like the main Men in Black guy.
Their instructor, their teacher, their sensei.
Yeah, no, the head of the British Men in Black. Yeah, so let's go to the news. Netflix's plot description for Avengers Infinity Wars refers to Thanos as an intergalactic sociopath, but the internet's like, but he's not a sociopath. So Netflix took that description down.
What is the definition of a sociopath?
Well,
Yeah.
a sociopath, like what Thanos did, he would have had no feeling about.
But he did it for a purpose.
Yeah, he did. He feels bad about it.
He wasn't without empathy. He was just.
He has the empathy of like, hey man, I'm sorry that I had to do this, but I had to do this.
He could have just doubled the universe.
Yeah.
But screw that. Let's just kill off half of everybody.
No.
Well, again, okay.
With that much power, there's only ever one decision. Come on now.
Okay,
Gotta
again
kill half
with
of
that
humanity.
scenario though, when he did that, he still killed more than half the fucking Earth, because like he took out people in fucking cars and helicopters.
Planes too, because remember when Nick Fury was disappearing?
That's what I mean.
We got a shot of the sky and planes were falling.
What
There's no guarantee there wasn't at least one guy just in there like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Where's the pilot? Where the hell is my family?
Kirk Cameron was probably like, oh no, it finally happened in real life. Left Behind. That Kirk Cameron Christian movie that Nicolas Cage remade like a fucking 3 years ago.
Yeah.
No, that's my thing. That's probably my biggest dislike of Avengers Infinity Wars. It's just like, yeah, you killed off half the universe, but like, there's people with technology and shit, and there's probably in like ships and stuff, so like, you killed more than half the universe.
You killed a struggling civilization with only one scientist to cure them of a disease. The scientist disappears.
Yeah. Oh, also, did you also know that like only half of Netflix users could find Infinity Wars easily?
Really?
Only half of Netflix. Yep, only half of Netflix users had Infinity Wars on their like you should watch thing, and all the others had to like Google it, like search for it. That's kind of funny.
Mine was just on my. You would enjoy Infinity Wars because you saw Black Panther. I guess.
Yeah, so that was super. Like, I don't know. I rewatched Infinity Wars again. It's good. It's fun. I feel like if I showed my dad Infinity Wars because he never watched any Marvel movie, he'd be like, buddy, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Magic, Dad. Magic.
Yeah, so Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige thinks he'll have access to X-Men and Fantastic Four very soon following the Disney Fox deal closing early in 2019, which is good-ish, I think, because they're also slated that there's going to be 9 new movies going to be revealed for the MCU.
You know what one of them is going to be?
What?
Guardians 3.
Do you think that? Not that, but I don't know. With Dark Phoenix coming around, do you think that if Dark Phoenix does good, do you think they'll just bring those X-Men in like parallel universe, bro?
They'll do something stupid and contrite.
I don't know.
But it'll work.
Yeah, one time Marvel owned the rights to the Transformers. So there was a crossover between Transformers, Godzilla, and Marvel because Marvel owned the right to Godzilla as well.
Not anymore, though.
Yeah. Tony Stark's suit in Avengers Endgame is revealed in concept art. It apparently looks like the classic Iron Man suit from the comic books.
Probably had to downgrade. Because, everybody else is dead. He's not going to have an easy supply.
Who's ready for a 3 hours Infinity War movie? Because I'm not.
I'm hoping it'll be 4. Just to really sink in that cash grab.
Really?
I'm hoping it's like a 6 to 7 hour odyssey.
Yes.
Where they give you like an intermission.
They should just do that at movies again. Bring it back.
Did they really used to have intermissions?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's all go to the lobby isn't a joke. It's a legitimate thing they had in the middle of the movies, so people could go to the lobby, get their snacks, and use the restroom. Then you could come back and finish watching your movie.
Oh, that's good. Because Aquaman is the latest offering in the DC franchise, has been given an extended run in China after experiencing huge success overseas. That's really,
So does it mean it flopped stateside, or is it just...
No, because it made more... It's been making domestically more than Justice League and Wonder Woman.
And Venom?
And not... They're just doing the DC movies.
But how much has it made comparatively to Venom?
You know what? I'm not going to talk about this because fuck Venom. I hate Venom.
I just want to know.
And that's all that's really going on with DC. DC's just been keeping quiet. But, did you know Dijon Hoosman...
Don't even know who that is.
Okay, so he's going to play the wizard Shazam in Shazam. But he was also the Kree guy. He's also playing a Kree warrior in Captain Marvel. So he's in both Captain Marvel movies.
But he's also in the real Captain Marvel.
He's in both of the I think that's so funny to me. That this guy's in both a Marvel and a DC movie, and they're both the Captain Marvels of that universe.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. So, as its stocks continues to fall, it has been announced that Mattel is losing the rights to much of their DC Comics related output. So, you are no longer going to be seeing DC stuff on Hot Wheels and stuff like that. And yeah, R.I.P. Mattel.
Just like Toys R Us. But he's not coming back.
You know Mattel is probably going to get bought out by Hasbro.
Everything's going to get bought out by Hasbro. Hasbro's becoming the Disney of toys.
Yeah, except, I was going to say then Hasbro's going to get bought out by Disney.
The thing about the reason why that'd be so big is because Barbie is owned by Mattel. So then Hasbro would have the fucking highest sales rate because Barbie is still really big, which is bizarre to me that I had no idea Barbie was still really big. But then I realized it's like weirdo collectors.
Not just weirdo
expensive Barbies, though.
There's also really determined mothers.
Yeah, but also weirdo
who are living vicariously through their child.
Collectors.
Yeah. Deadpool creator Rob Liefeld reveals that he would be thrilled to see Ryan Reynolds reprise his role as Green Lantern. Fuck you, Rob Liefeld. God, I fucking hate that guy.
It's only that man.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. I think Ryan Reynolds could do good as Green Lantern.
I don't.
It was just the material he was in was not.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, it's the script that was ass. It wasn't really his fault.
You know who actually really likes that movie a lot? Jeremy.
Ryan?
Jeremy really likes that movie a lot. We had this conversation, 2 days ago. We were talking about it. It started off with John doesn't like Jay because of his laugh. And then it went to the fucking... Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Green Lantern's a really good movie. I was like, no, it's not. It's not good at all. I was like, there's parts of it that like have potential. Like if they would have just been all in Oa, yeah, I would have totally liked that movie. But no, they hate us. So apparently Glass, the latest thriller from M. Night Shyamalan, is currently projected to earn a massive $70 million on its January opening weekend. I'm going to be sad if it does, because that movie does not look good to me.
Well, I mean, you think New Mutants looks good, and that's just going to be bad.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Gil, fuck off.
Mm-mm.
It's considered a Christmas classic by most now, but Will Ferrell once thought starring in Elf might end his movie career before it really started.
And then it skyrocketed him into classic video stardom.
But, you know what movie could ruin his movie career? Holmes and Watson.
Yeah, I heard that people were panning it, but that's just critics.
No, people were actually leaving the movies now.
Oh.
Like general audiences have been walking out of the movies and asking for a refund. It has now 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was sitting at 0 for a very long time.
I'd still go see it.
I kind of want to see it too, just to see how bad it is. Hey girl. Like,
and like thinking it's better than everyone else, though. That's my problem.
What?
That's like everyone hates it, and it's like I feel like I'll just
think it's good.
Not good. It doesn't. Even the trailer doesn't look good.
You're just like,
it's okay.
You're like,
try it.
What kind of fucking idiot thought this was bad?
Well, no, anyone can think anything's bad. I don't really care.
People think our podcast's bad and that we're sellouts.
Well, they're wrong. No, that's fair. Yeah, I'd fucking prove it true if I had anything to sell out to. Come on now.
God, yeah, if Epic Games is like giving me money, I'd just be like, yeah, go to the Epic Store.
You fucking right, I'd rename it the Epic Games Podcast.
Oh, we got a few funny things, and we do actually have some fun pop culture questions. Let's see. Netflix doesn't even want... Oh, yeah, Netflix reportedly turned... Because Sony's like, yo, Netflix, will you buy this from us so we can at least get some revenue back? And Netflix is like, nah.
What?
It's Holmes and Watson. So, previously dubbed You Are My Friend, Sony Pictures Mr. Roger movie starring Tom has official final title called Be My Friend. I mean...
No.
Longtime Transformers producer Lorenzo de Ventura, I'm not going to say Ventura, teases a new animated film that will explain the mythology behind the planet Cybertron. That'd be cool. Like I said,
that's kind of what you were asking for. You wanted more Cybertron.
Yeah, I want a more Cybertron stuff. Chris Evans, Seth Rogen, and more shocked after learning the black and white gangster movie in Home Alone, Angels with Filthy Soul, isn't a real movie. Yeah. It's a good thing. Good on ya. Did you watch the new fucking Google commercials with Macaulay Culkin not having being home alone in his 30s and being really chill about it?
I saw snippets of it. I didn't see it with sound. And it just looked like a giant parody of the...
and like, he sees like Joe Pesci's people and he's like, playing Kevin, and it's just people, he gets like mannequins and Roombas to dance around. And they're like, oh, it looks like someone's there. And I'm like, man, he's grown up. So, let's see. Social media.
Has he?
Yeah. Okay.
Does he have a gun in a safe for protection?
Yeah, I didn't mean to put this one here, but it was supposed to be in the video game one. But Nicki Minaj is going to be in the Angry Birds 2 movie.
I mean, I don't agree that it should count as video games. Because I just don't see Angry Birds as anything but a garbage dump, money grab that they keep exploiting to death.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's getting a second movie. The first one was not good.
Kids.
Yeah, kids are going to
get
take
name
it.
brand.
Bad, though.
We got a second Secret Life of Pets. So apparently, social media accounts are teasing Alien's major expansion of the franchise is coming. And I don't give a shit. Because I don't like the Alien series. Find me, internet.
What the hell was that?
I did the Dr. Evil thing, like, because I don't fucking care. I don't like Austin Powers as much as everyone else fucking does, apparently.
The first one was fucking gold.
I'll admit the first one was good, but everything else was just, like, trying too hard.
Yeah, the other two were... they exist.
Yeah. Disney has made it clear that their upcoming live-action remake of The Lion King will not be a complete retelling of the original 1994 classic. Here's my thing about calling this a live...
It looks like it.
No. Here's my thing about calling it a live-action remake. They're fucking CGI animals. I don't get why you call it a live-action remake. It's an animated film. I don't care what the fuck anyone says.
I suppose they'll have to put one of those warnings like, no actual animals were hurt in the making of this film.
Turns out that there were a bunch of animals hurt in the making of the film.
Gil, did you get a chance to see... yeah, they did. They just beat lions. They didn't even have to. They're like, yeah, we cut out the budget, so we set the lions on fire. I don't see why there's anything wrong with this.
They probably would have.
Fucking Simba's dad dies and he's like fucking combusts. It's like, holy shit.
Did you see that meme that's been going around with Yoshi's ult and Mufasa falling into it?
I have actually.
I fucking love that one.
The Yoshi Stampede.
The Yoshi Stampede. I'm just like, yeah, that's fucking good. No, did you guys happen to see Will Smith as the genie?
Kinda.
It looks fucking stupid.
Wait, Blue's genie or just him as a genie?
Him as a genie. He's not blue.
He will be. That's what they've reportedly been
They
saying.
say he will be. I feel like there's no way. He looks so fucking... He looks ridiculous anyway, because he's got the fuck...
He's got that beard.
He's got the beard with the fucking little gold ring within the beard, which just is like... I don't think... Okay, so here's another one. Apparently people are... The internet, by the internet I mean girls on BuzzFeed and Tumblr, are like, Jafar's hot, why wouldn't Jasmine pick him? Apparently the new Jafar is like a ripped, ripped Albanian man.
Creepy Persian dude at a bar?
No! Apparently he's like super ripped and jacked, and so like totally not Jafar from like the classic Aladdin cartoon.
Where he was older and more
creepy.
Thinner.
Like
I hold what I said.
I kind of thought like, you know who would have been a good pick? Ben Kingsley. I don't know where he was from that you would know. He was in the shitty Prince of Persia movie as the bad guy.
Yeah, I do know him.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah. That's like,
I know him
that's like, I was gonna be like, he was in The Love Guru as the fucking blind guru that teaches fucking Mike Myers. Fucking hate all of his movies besides Shrek. I like Shrek 1. But then when you hear all of like Chris Farley's lines, I really, really wish we would have got Shrek with Chris Farley instead of Mike Myers. So, She-Ra showrunner Noelle Stevenson reveals that He-Man is off the table for use in her popular Netflix series. And people are mad. I don't understand why they're mad.
Because they wanted some man to go with that.
Okay, here's my thing about He-Man being in there. Netflix already said they wanted to do which never happened actually. Netflix originally bought the rights to He-Man to make an C-Lab 2021 parody where it was Skeletor trying to do Skeletor fucking up all the time and blaming everyone as like a self-internal comedy. Never happened. I don't know. I think She-Ra's an okay cartoon, but I also know I wasn't the demographic that they were trying to pick up.
I didn't watch it.
She-Ra's basically Lady Voltron.
I have no interest in it.
That's how I could picture She-Ra. It's like if you like Voltron and you're a lady, She-Ra.
Voltron?
Yeah. It's Lady Voltron to me because it's kind of reaching that same demographic.
Thought it was Lady He-Man though.
It is Lady He-Man, but the story-wise, the plot that's with it is it's like Lady Voltron.
Okay.
But it could get better. There's only 13 episodes. Most first seasons don't pick up. Mandalorian executive producer Jon Favreau confirms the famous bounty. This is the Star Wars show, Eli. IG-88 will appear.
No.
I don't. He's the one who looks like a tin can. I don't know.
Yeah, he's the robot. I don't really care. I'm not a huge fan of IG-88.
Has he done nothing cool? Is he not cool enough for you, Eli?
He fucking must have done something cool since he's a recurring character for some reason. Like, even before this, he's in shit. I just don't care.
Turns out he murdered a man with his...
droid lives don't matter, basically.
Does it?
That's where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Sci-Fi cancels its kooky zombie apocalypse series Z Nation after 5 seasons, leaving the fans of the genre with one less show to tune in for. Good. God, let zombie media die. I'm waiting for The Walking Dead to get canceled.
It won't.
I know it won't. I don't have no fucking idea why it won't.
By the way, Overkill's The Walking Dead was essentially trying to be Left 4 Dead, but they flopped hard. That's what it was trying to do.
Really? Jesus. Yeah. I did not get that message.
Yeah.
From their fucking trailers.
They did not fucking try to let us know that's what that was.
Not at all.
What the fuck What the fuck Overkill? God. That's so dumb.
You darn skip it.
That's so stupid. Oh,
I mean, it came out so quick, too, and not a word from them.
They went bankrupt.
Yeah.
They had to file for bankrupt, and then someone put a bomb threat on them. This happened like 4 weeks ago, so we didn't talk about it because we were on a winter break. But yeah, there was a bankrupt thing, and someone called a bomb threat. God, that company is just not doing good. Oh yeah, apparently Calder is new Aquaman in the new Young Justice season, which makes me excited.
Sweet.
Yeah. Now we have some questions real quick. This is, you can ask us questions at robronews@gmail.com. That is ROBRONEWS@gmail.com. You need that S, because I don't know, someone already had the public name robronew.com.
Naturally.
What? That's yours?
I said naturally.
Oh,
I said naturally.
That's mine. I took it just because I knew you'd take it, kid. Just to spite you. And this is from Tim. Tim asks, do you guys have... He just got done watching Daredevil Season 3, and he's super pumped for Punisher. He asks, is there any other superhero series that you would recommend to him that seem like Daredevil? It can be anything from anime to live action.
I haven't seen Daredevil, so I don't know the mood.
Like Daredevil?
Like Daredevil.
Dark.
Like, he wants, like, dark, gritty.
I mean, you could go for the 1990s Spider-Man animated series. That's pretty dark. I mean, for a kid's show, it's pretty dark.
I was gonna say.
Because they do kill people.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some Batman shit out there that's pretty dark.
Titans. I think you should watch Titans, Tim. If you're really...
Yeah. That's really dark.
I heard
There you go.
Darker Than Black, the anime, is a pretty good series. Well, the first season. A lot of people hated the second one.
What's Darker Than Black about?
An Asian guy that has... Basically, the way somebody summarized it is... Asian Lightning Batman. Asian Lightning Kung Fu Batman.
Okay, yeah, I know what this is. If I could recommend a dark series that is interesting...
Boku no Pico.
No.
Baki,
Baki.
he says.
Yeah, no, that's probably too not up your alley. I'm trying to think of a dark anime about superheroes. Gantz, I guess. I'd recommend Gantz. I think Gantz is pretty dark. Psychopaths. Do you not like Psychopaths?
I've seen like 3 episodes. I never really got that invested into it.
I think Psychopaths.
All I know is that the main female lead is just the worst. Can take a shot, can just avoids doing it.
Yeah.
Would save everyone a lot of trouble.
No, like I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, the Netflix show, Black Lightning, I guess, is a good show that's equivalent to that kind of stuff. It's not as bloody.
Is Arrow?
Yeah, I could go with it. Arrow's a little bit more lighthearted, but yeah, no, like...
Well, he makes jokes and shit,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen it, so I didn't know.
I honestly think Titans, if you really still want to get an edge, all 13 episodes are out, so you can get the DC Universe free for a week. Just marathon the shit out of it, and then just not renew your subscription. And I think you'll be
Once you enjoy the service and like comics, then go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I have this service because it has other cool cartoons that I enjoy watching.
I still need to get that from you.
Yeah, you can. My Funimation's back on too, so.
Sweet. I can finish Dragon Ball in like 2 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I broke down because someone sent me the link to the shitty pirated bootleg Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And it makes me super excited.
You garbage.
To actually see. I only got halfway through because I just got bad looking. But I got to the point where like I like Broly. I like what they're doing with Broly. So that actually leads us to our next question, segue. Which is from Mark. Mark says, "Hey guys."
Shitty segue.
Yeah. So he's like, this involves retelling characters. He's like, so I was just watching Batman Brave and the Bold on the DC Universe, and then I watched then I watched Justice League. And man, that Aquaman though. I prefer the goofy I'm sorry, he's not really good at typing. I prefer the goofy Aquaman from Batman Brave and the Bold, but I understand why people like the gritty Aquaman. Is there a character that you like that they've changed throughout, but you like their older and or newer version comparatively? I hate new Goku.
Aquaman. I like new Aquaman.
Goku. I do like new Aquaman. Goku from Super. Goku from Super past the Zamasu arc. I hate his character development because he doesn't care about like people's like well-being. Like he doesn't care about the universe well-being. But then in the Cell saga, he's like, if Cell wins, he's going to destroy the Earth. So he sacrifices himself so the Earth doesn't get destroyed. And then now he's like, fuck it, I don't care, let's do this. I hate that character development.
Well, I mean, he either does it or they get erased anyway.
Well, they didn't anyways, like the spoiler, they got wished back, obviously. But, I just, yeah, no. I do not like, new Goku. I would say I like Tony Stark from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I don't like Tony Stark from the comic books, because they are actually very different.
Did you ever watch the old animated Iron Man?
Yes, I did.
Where he had a mullet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that stash.
Did you ever watch that Marvel show where they like tried to be the Power Rangers? Because they had like armored Hawkeye and armored Ant-Man. Because they couldn't get rights to any of the cool fucking characters. Because they were in there. It was so weird.
Was it when they were was Tony Stark as a teenager?
No, but that one was also weird.
Yeah.
Iron Man Armored Avengers. Because it was Pepper Potts and him and Rhodey went to school together. That was a weird one. Oh, I like the way they handle Young Justice. I like all of the Young Justice characters. I love... Yeah, I think they're probably my favorite. What about you? Eli, is there any changes in characters you liked or disliked?
I said Aquaman. I like the new Aquaman. But he's not really new. He's based on it. Yeah, it's whatever.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like this Aquaman is new. Because
I like the non-fish talking goofy fucker Aquaman.
The hook hand one?
No,
he doesn't have to have it, but yeah, sure.
I love Hook Hand Aquaman, though. It's fucking cool.
I thought you hated him.
No. I like Hook Hand Aquaman. I hate Magic Water Hand Aquaman.
Oh, yeah, that's on you.
Like, when they wanted to make him more lighthearted, they're like, well, he still doesn't have his hand, but he now has a magic water hand that turns into his arm. I'm like, fuck that!
It turns into anything you want it to,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
I'll be right back. People just got here and the dogs are going fucking ballistic.
It's all good. This has been the end of the news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We're gonna do the video game one afterwards. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're gonna stop. Bye.